We're coming to you live from the maximum city, the city of Mumbai, where a high-stakes election for the future of the city and who is going to rule over this city for the next 5 years, that question, that election, seems to have been settled. The BMC election concluded today and most of the exit polls, in fact all of them, have given a firm edge to the BJP and Shiv Sena-led Mahayuti alliance. The Thackeray cousins, who had united on the plank of Marathi Asmita and saving the Marathi Manus, they seem to have come a cropper. If this exit poll result holds, and mind you, we have seen numerous elections in the past where the exit polls have gone one way and the actual results have gone some other way, but if these exit poll results hold, then does this signify a tectonic shift in the politics of the city? Let me run you through the numbers. Most exit polls have predicted a clean sweep for the Mahayuti, ending 25 years of the rule of the Thackerays at the local body. Let me take you through some of those numbers. JVC exit poll has forecast 138 seats for the Mahayuti, 59 for the Shiv Sena, UBT and the MNS alliance. The Congress, which by the way managed to stitch a last-minute alliance with Prakash Ambedkar's VBA, is likely to bag only 12 to 16 seats. Axis My India, a reputed pollster, his exit poll has given a range, as always, between 131 and 151 seats for the BJP Shiv Sena combined. It's given the UBT and the MNS 58 to 68 seats, so about half of what the BJP and Sena are expected to get. And the Congress bagging just 14-9 for the others, including the MIM, Aam Aadmi Party, Samajwadi Party, etc. Sakal, which is one of the leading newspapers here, has predicted an average of 119 for the Mahayuti, 75 for the UBT and MNS, and 20 for the Congress alliance, while 14 for the others. Lokshahi Marathi is also projecting 120 seats for the BJP Shiv Sena, 70 seats for the Thackeray cousins, and 25 for the Congress and 10 for the others. So if this trend holds, and generally exit polls get the direction right, maybe not the actual numbers, but directionally all polls seem to suggest that it will be the Mahayuti that will win. That's the BJP and the Shinde Sena. Here are the takeaways from the exit poll projections. Number one, there are no takers for this whole Marathi versus outsider pitch. The BJP's organizational might has delivered for it the very first ever victory at the BMC. Remember last time in 2017, 8 years ago, when the last BMC elections happened, the BJP and the United Sena fought. They were neck and neck. It was 83-82. But this will be the first time that the BJP will be coming to power in the BMC. The dominance of Matoshri in the civic body ends if these trends hold. The Thackeray brothers coming together after 20 years, Raj and Uddhav Thackeray, their reunion, their whole pitch to protect the Marathi Manus, that seems to have had no impact. The Shiv Sena under Eknath Shinde has once again weakened the Thackerays, so he can well and truly claim that he is the legatee of Balasaheb Thackeray and not his son or his nephew. The state government sway convinces Mumbai's voter. Civic urban apathy, remember, the voter turnout is barely about 50% or so. That civic voter apathy that we've always seen in the city of Mumbai continues in this election as well. And that has forced the change of power from the hands of the Thackerays, who've been ruling the BMC for almost time immemorial now, to now possibly the BJP and the Shinde Sena for the next 5 years. So since voting began early this morning, there have been many controversies on polling day. The opposition, particularly the Thackeray cousins, Raj and Uddhav, have been making these allegations, whether it is bribery allegations on the eve of voting, whether it is instances of violence. There was also this dispute over the use of marker pens instead of the indelible ink that is put on the fingers of voters to identify the ones who have voted. Now, the Thackeray cousins have been alleging that that ink can be erased, and there are instances where it's been erased, and they are alleging that this is to enable BJP voters to vote multiple times. The State Election Commission has said that this is a fair and transparent process. This marker has been in use since 2011. These issues have continued to cast a shadow over the polling itself. And add to that voter apathy, like I said, overall voter turnout barely touching 50%, which means half the city just did not vote. Remember, today is a Thursday, the counting is tomorrow on a Friday, so a lot of people have used this opportunity as a long weekend to simply drive out of the city. Are all of these concerns, whether it's voter apathy, allegations of, indelible ink being removed, allegations of people's names being deliberately removed from the voter rolls. Are these valid concerns, or is the opposition already finding excuses for what could possibly be the result come tomorrow?
मतदान के बाद जो इंक लगाई जाती है तुरंत वो निकाली जा सकती है, ये तो गंभीर है। और ये मुझे कुछ फोन भी आए और आपके टीवी चैनल पर मैंने देखा भी। इसका मतलब ये है कि चुनाव आयोग, और अगर मैं आरोप लगाऊं कि सत्ताधारी पक्ष है उनकी मिलीभगत है। बहुत सारे मतदाता ऐसे हैं कि उनका नाम उनको ढूंढना पड़ रहा है किस मतदार यादी में है।
देखिए, अभी मैंने ये मार्कर मेरे को लगाया हुआ है। अब इसको मिटा के दिखाइए। देखिए कहीं मिट रहा है, देखिए आपके सामने कर रहा हूँ, कहीं मिट रहा है। ऐसा है कि हो सकता है कि किसी का इसके ऊपर ऑब्जेक्शन हो। इलेक्शन कमीशन ने देखना चाहिए, और कुछ इस्तेमाल करना है तो करना चाहिए। मैं तो बोलता ऑयल पेंट करना है तो ऑयल पेंट करिए। चुनाव निष्पक्ष होने चाहिए, लेकिन हर चीज़ पर इस प्रकार से इशू तैयार करके मानो हमारे जो लोकतांत्रिक संस्थाएं हैं उन संस्थाओं के ऊपर एक प्रकार से प्रश्न चिन्ह निर्माण करना है, गलत बात है।
All right, I want to go for a straight face-off on this. Vishwas Pathak is spokesperson of the Maharashtra BJP. Intikhab Farooqi is spokesperson of the Shiv Sena UBT. Mr. Vishwas Pathak, let's go through the numbers. All the polls, all the exit polls suggesting that it will be a clean sweep for the Mahayuti, which is the BJP and the Shinde Sena. 138 JVC exit poll, 141 Axis My India, 119 Sakal, Lok Shahi saying 121. So are you confident that these exit polls will hold? All of them have said it will be the BJP and Shinde Sena that will win.
See, I will not be surprised if it is even better than what you are showing. Reason being, in 2017, when BJP and Shiv Sena fought independently, we together sought almost like 165 seats, as you said rightly, 83, 82. So 165 seats. So BJP's tally of 83 remains as it is. Plus, we have excelled our position till today. Similarly, whatever Uddhav Thackeray that Shiv Sena got, half of that at least would come back to Mr. Eknath Shinde, who is with us. Therefore, we are very confident that our tally will exceed beyond 135.
But Mr. Pathak, for the last 20, 30 years, the BMC has been controlled by the Thackerays. In fact, it was their gut, it was their backyard. They derived their power from controlling the BMC. If these results hold and the BJP and the Shinde Sena come to power tomorrow in the BMC, that would be a tectonic shift, not just in the politics of the city, but the politics of the state.
Of course, it will be tectonic shift, and that is what we wanted. See, we announce, and rather we make, a request to all the voters that you have seen double engine ki sarkar. Now let's see triple engine ki sarkar. And people have voted for that because in Mumbai, the way Mr. Devendra Fadnavis and Eknath Shinde, they have worked for BDD child people or Patra child people, or the way investments are coming, the way metro is running, coastal road, everything. So people have seen, and this young generation is very much intelligent to understand. They have just forgotten that issue of Marathi Marus and Mumbai only broken away and all that, which they have been hearing for last 30 years. Therefore, we are very confident tomorrow we'll be installing our mayor of Mahayuti. It is basically the endorsement of work being done by Mr. Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis at the helm.
Okay, so let me ask Intikhab Farooqi, you know, the only plank that the Thackeray brothers had, and this was coming together of Uddhav Thackeray and Raj Thackeray after many, many years, that they made this whole issue in election into, saving Marathi Manus, saving Marathi Asmita, and if a non-Thackeray or a non-UBT MNS person is chosen as mayor, then this would be the end of Mumbai as we know it. People don't seem to have bought it, sir. Look at the exit poll numbers. All of them are convincingly giving this to BJP and Shinde Sena. So which means this whole plank of Marathi Manus seems to have run its course, or at least people are not buying it anymore.
No, since so many years, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, and since Balasaheb Thackeray's time, they have always given a mayor who was Marathi, and definitely in the future also we'll be having mayor who's going to be a Marathi Manus, definitely a Marathi person, and people and our corporators and our our candidates been working for in their areas. They've been working for people for so many years, and they've been working. They have good reputation along with the people when it comes to school, college, garbage, anything, any situation they need any help. They are helping them, and for that people are going to vote for them, and definitely we are going to come up with good numbers tomorrow, and we will have our mayor. That is what we think.
No, but Mr.
And,
Farooqi,
it is
none of the exit polls seem to be showing that. All the exit polls, I can understand even if one or two, is an outlier and shows something else. The mega poll of polls seem to show that it's convincingly in favor of the BJP and the Shinde Sena.
No, sir. Definitely today, as even I had gone for the voting, and when I was there, I saw a lot of senior citizens were also coming down to vote as on their wheelchair, and people were carrying them. So I have noticed that people are coming out to vote for the Thackeray family, and vote for them, as they know how important it is to vote for them. And definitely, I have seen that a lot of people are coming out and they have voted today just because they know how important it is, and they want Thackeray brothers to be there in the BMC.
Has this election been brought down to people want a government which can deliver at the state level, at the local level? They basically want a triple engine sarkar, because if it's divided power, then, the corporator will say it's the MLA's problem, MLA will say it's the MP's problem. If you have a triple engine sarkar, there is, one point of contact, and you can actually get resolved many of your problems. And it's not like Mumbai is not without problems, whether it is potholes or flooding during monsoon season. There are enough problems in the city. Now, pollution has also become a big talking point in Mumbai. So people are saying that, look, let's have one party or one alliance everywhere in all three levels so that there is accountability.
Exactly. Can I answer this?
Yes, Mr. Pathak, yes.
See, exactly when Mr. Uddhav Thackeray was CM for 2.5 years, people have witnessed he was operating from his home. He never went to Mantralaya. He has stalled bullet train project. He has stalled metro project. He has stalled Samruddhi project. He has stalled Atal Setu. So these are the people who want to stall each and everything. And there is no any wider thinking about the state. And therefore, people have decided to vote them out of BMC also. And once they are out, you will see how the Mumbai will be witnessing the progress. Now, these two brothers came together not for Marathi Manus. They came together for their own survival. I'll tell you how. See, in this Kumbh Snan, they made mockery out of that Snan, especially Raj Thackeray. But day before election, it is very unprecedented, and for the first time, day before election, Raj Thackeray, Uddhav Thackeray, along with family, went to Mumbai for darshan. For what? It is too late. Even God cannot save you for your own deeds.
Okay. Now, Mr. Intikhab Farooqi, look at what has changed at the level of the state and the infrastructure that the state has built over the last, 5, 7, 10 years, whether it is the coastal road, whether it's the sea link, whether it is, the Atal Setu, now Navi Mumbai Airport is operational. People are looking at all of these infrastructure changes and saying that we want more of this. And only one alliance, one party seems to be promising that.
Sir, in BMC, as everyone knows that our mayor, how hard they were working, and our corporators too are working very hard. And that is the reason we've been winning the election, and we've been having our mayor. And as you also know that, yes, it is, everyone knows that Shiv Sena is doing a wonderful job. Our candidates who have been winning for so many years, and definitely we will win, and we will have good numbers, and they believe in Thackeray.
So why is none of that showing in the exit polls? If you're so confident and you're saying people have worked and corporators are good, anyway for the last 3 years, nobody has seen anybody's corporator.
It is only a game of little few hours, and tomorrow the numbers will be different. Definitely we will have good numbers. Our candidates will win, and we know how hard they were working in their constituency. Definitely we will have good numbers tomorrow, and we will have our mayor.
Let me ask Mr. Pathak, today the big controversy was this indelible ink that is put on the index finger after people vote. That some people are saying was, removed. The Thackeray brothers have come out and said that this is again conspiracy by the BJP. This is vote chori. Please respond to that.
Thank God they have done away with EVM machines. They did enough for EVM machines for last 5-10 years, including Congress. Now they came to know that it is all useless. Nobody will believe their nonsense. Now they have come out with this ink. Now, it is very common sense. In my family, 5 people we went for this voting. We also tried to remove that. Nobody could remove that. Has any member of the Thackeray family experienced that? It is all drama. It is a defeated mind. They are preparing for tomorrow's actual defeat. They don't have any defense. They will always talk about election commission's problem. They will talk about ink. They will talk about EVM machine.
It seems how
These are
easy
their
it is for the gentleman here to say that when you go to vote, and that is the time they apply the ink, and it is so easy that somebody can just rub it out and it goes away. So, I mean, how can the gentleman say that it is so easy and it is just, not to be cared about? I mean, anybody can go
No,
multiple
but
times
he
and
is saying
keep
that
voting.
no such thing has come to their light. What he's saying is
let-
you are using this as an excuse to prepare for tomorrow's defeat.
Let me complete. Assuming that I can rub out
No.
my ink, can I go back
We
and
have
make
seen multiple
again
times that
voting?
people were going and
Name is
trying
given,
to,
your
in the
voter card
past
is
also,
there, your
to
identity
vote
is
for
given. It's
someone,
not possible.
One at a time. One at a time. Mr.
people
Pathak,
have
you
noticed
finish.
the situation.
You finish first, and then after that, I'll go to Mr. Farooqi. Yes, Mr. Pathak.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say, even if I can rub out this ink from my finger, can I really go back and make voting again? There is a signature, there is a name, there is
So many
identity,
times.
everything. So what nonsense we're talking?
Okay.
So I tell
Okay,
you,
yeah,
so
yeah.
many
Mr.
times in the
Farooqui,
past-
there's a photo ID card. You have to show an epic card. Your photo is there. Your name is there. Your name is there on the electoral roll. Every time you go to vote, your name is struck off the electoral roll.
But
then
sir,
you are
why
allowed to go
cannot,
into the
why,
booth.
why,
Even
why
if you
cannot
were
we
to
have
remove the
something-
indelible ink, how can you go back to the booth and vote? The same person. It can't be
but
possible.
few years back, we never had this kind of issues. We had the proper link, which used to stay for long, for a month, I think, so more than a month. Then why at this some few years back these things are happening? I mean, like you just rub it and it goes
No,
away.
but that is
So, the
not any
precaution
proof of
has to
vote
be taken
chori,
for
or
this.
that is not any proof of illegal voting.
I think they have to look into this, because it is, you cannot say people are waiting for years to vote for their candidate person who's working for them, and somebody just come
Okay.
in and just vote for them multiple times and win somebody
Okay,
else. That
we'll
is, like,
leave it at that,
not so
Mr.
easy.
Vishwas Pathak, Intikab Farooqi. It's just a question of few hours. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. the counting will begin. We'll have special coverage here on CNN News 18 starting 9 a.m. I'll be live along with my colleagues from the maximum city, the city of Mumbai. It's the first BMC election in 8 years. In fact, the last 3 years after the Supreme Court dissolved the BMC, people have been running from pillar to post. They've been crying that they need to have the BMC elections. They need to have their elected corporators. They are the first point of contact when it comes to all things government, and they've not had corporators or the corporation or a functioning corporation in terms of municipal wards, etc., for the last 3 years. So finally, we will get a full-fledged new BMC. Who wins that? Of course, if you were to believe the exit polls, it's clear that it's a decisive win for the BJP and the Shinde Sena. But there is always, the actual results are the actual results. The exit polls in the past have gone wrong. Whether they will go wrong, we will know tomorrow. Like I said, our coverage will start at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so do join us.